business.
The revolution will indeed be televised, and it will be brought to you by a company that's been disrupting the TV space for many years. NDS, stock symbol NNDS, which is the only way I actually know how to refer to it, which has had research and development teams working on personalized ad insertion technology and all kinds of actually new set-top box technology. These guys are bringing all kinds of advertising and television revolutions to your set-top box and your television. NNDS reported earnings, and the CEO is here to talk about them. Abe Peled, welcome to Happy Hour. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
Thanks for joining us
You
today.
guys seem indeed happy.
We are. Are you happy?
At least for the hour.
Earnings,
I'm very happy.
Are you happy with the earnings? I mean, you know, I was reading the history of your company, and I've followed you guys for years. I used to actually, unfortunately, own TiVo for a little while. Didn't make much money on that one. But the idea was that I followed you guys for many years, and I remember when you guys were a little $50 million sales company, and now you guys are, what, $2-3 billion in sales?
And partially owned by News Corp, we should add.
77% owned by
Big Daddy.
News Corp. But at any rate, how is business?
Well, you know, NDS is really participating in the transition to digital television around the world, and in particular in satellite and cable. We are now in 82 million homes, and we just passed this quarter a very significant milestone, 10 million DVRs installed around the world, which is, I might add, 2.5 times as many as TiVo.
Exactly.
And growing at a clip of about 6 million we're going to be adding this year. We're in 19 platforms. And of course, DVRs change, you know, the way people enjoy and watch television. It's like, you know, once you have been to Paris, you cannot go back to the farm. Same way, once you've had a DVR, you cannot go back.
You're absolutely right. It's addicting.
Yeah.
It is absolutely addicting.
And
Paris, too.
Yeah.
There's also, yes.
So it really changes the way people enjoy television. But that also provides a challenge because, you know, it's easier to skip ads. You can see the programs that you want when you want it. And this technology allows, first of all, to do the trade-offs between, for example, in the future, you can see a program without ads, but you may pay for it, or with ads, you may not pay. The other thing, we could do targeted ads that, you know, would be relevant and interesting to you rather than just spraying people with ads. And we could say that you have actually watched these ads.
Because advertisers, I'm sorry, complained that with this product now, nobody's watching our ads.
Well, you know, I think every new technology challenges the old order, but in it, it can provide solutions that can actually be more effective. I mean, frankly, if you have 12 minutes an hour that are just sprayed across everybody, it would be much more effective to have 2 or 3 minutes, but going to the right people that are actually interested in it, and that's much more valuable.
You're saying 2 or 3 minutes of ads rather than 12 minutes of ads per show like we're watching. Much better, much more effective. And I just want to explain, take a step back. When you say you guys are in set-top boxes, you guys are sort of providing the brains that go into a lot of the set-top boxes for DirecTV, B-Sky-B, a lot of the digital cable systems out there and digital satellite systems. You guys are the brains inside. I just want to clarify that that's what we're talking about. And so that's why people don't know the name NNDS or NDS off the top of their head.
We are in the box.
You know, I was flipping through my Information Week. Yes, believe it or not, I have a subscription to Information Week, and I was reading through it, and on the cover is John Chambers talking about the new Cisco revolution and how they're taking over the cable systems, the digital television systems. How do you guys really, you know, they acquired Scientific Atlanta. How do you guys end up competing against Cisco in, say, 5 or 10 years as this revolution rolls on?
Well, NDS really changed the rules of paid television because, to begin with, Scientific Atlanta and General Instruments, which is now Motorola, bundled the hardware set-top box with the software and the security technology. NDS was the first, and incidentally, in Sky in the UK, to separate the two. So you can have boxes come from different consumer electronic manufacturers, competing for functions, for features, and price, of course, but still have a uniform software.
Sort of like Microsoft to the PC versus, say, what Apple's approach does.
I believe we would be more benevolent.
Yeah, there you go.
And more effective. But because, you know, I say to our people, our software has to be an order of magnitude more reliable than Microsoft PC software, because when people watch television, they don't want to reboot it in the middle of the end of Sopranos.
Exactly,
Right.
or God forbid,
Reliability.
your show got cut off at the end. You want somebody's head.
So, you know, really, that separation has caught on all over the world. And indeed, other than in US cable, Scientific Atlanta and Motorola really have almost no market share in digital, whereas MDS has 34% market share worldwide, including the United States, where we have only DirecTV. And I think that bundling is really not helping them, even though Cisco has acquired it. We feel that this open platform in which hardware manufacturers can compete, consumer electronics, and yet have that uniform capability, and also the faster evolution at the pace that the operator wants to provide it.
Abe, thank you so much, and best
Thank
wishes
you.
on continued success.
Sex and the
Seriously,
City
let's keep the
reruns,
revolution
thank you,
rolling.
too.
It is a revolution in real time.
Well, thank you so much. On tap, NFL great Willie Alexander's joining us at the bar. He's tackling the tough issues, and we're going to check out his game plan next.
Became